How to use your CorelTRAINER and Simple Designer. Let's start by explaining exactly how to use your CorelTRAINER 3.4 plugin software. After installing everything and importing the CorelTRAINER workspace, you'll notice a new trainer menu up at the top of your CorelDRAW. From there, you'll access all of the graphics and Corel training and support that your imprint business will need. The CorelTRAINER workspace makes your Corel much easier on the eyes with a green border and a blue-gray work area. Know that you can always toggle back to the default Corel workspace under the window menu up at the top under Workspaces. Members really enjoy the Trainer workspace though. Our recommended dockers that are on the right can be closed with just a click, or you can load more dockers either with the plus button at the bottom or under the Windows menu, Dockers. The three color palettes that Trainer loads can be moved or drag and dropped to the center of your workspace to be X'd out of. To load other color palettes, use that docker again under the window menu or under the dockers themselves, hitting that plus button, choosing Palettes. Be careful not to load an entire category of palettes, as they'll likely fill your whole screen. Just put a check next to the one that you want at that time. There are several additional shortcut tools that load up at the top, here. These are tools that we use so much in our industry that they deserve their own shortcuts. The first is highlighted in baby blue, like the CorelTRAINER icons, activating the Common Shapes tool. While next to it, you will then be able to choose from dozens of customizable preset shapes and simple graphics, banners, arrows, callouts, and even lightning bolts. Next to those two is the Pen tool. One of our grievances with CorelDRAW is how difficult it is to adjust the outline thickness of some intelligent shapes, especially text. So we added this shortcut so you can quickly make adjustments to lines and outlines when needed. Forward 1 and Back 1 are quick buttons to move the selected object in front of or behind other objects. Though you could use the keyboard shortcuts, we find these two buttons extremely useful. The next three shortcut buttons that your trainer adds to the top of your Corel are Create Boundary to wrap the selected area with a new vector container, the B-Spline tool, one of my favorite manual drawing tools, and the Smart Fill tool, used simply to fill any void area with a new vector object. These three are highly underutilized tools with huge potential. Search Trainer for their shorts videos to learn more about them. The last shortcut button is the Convert to Bitmap button. You'll be surprised how often converting something to a pixelated graphic while controlling its resolution and color mode will help in your design process. Under the CorelTRAINER menu itself, you'll first find the A to Z curriculum. These classes are designed to walk you through your beginner learning curve. Each class will load a training video, as well as its step-by-step worksheet inside your Corel. Take these classes slow, at your own pace, and feel free to review them over again. The most important button in your new software is the Search Trainer Library button. This will directly find the class or short video to answer your one-word question. Try slight variations if you don't see what you're looking for right away. Watch an extra 4-minute class from time to time to learn something completely new. Our Learn by Process categories organize hundreds of training videos for those processes that you need to learn about specifically for your shop. Skip straight to what matters to you, but remember there's much to learn in other categories as well. We've broken down our original categories of classes so you and your Corel users can easily jump straight to our beginner, intermediate, or live recorded trade show classes. Tracing 1, 2, 3 is the most popular topic for us in the imprint industry. These three classes will fast-track your education on how to get a decent vector from any reasonable bitmap or digital graphics. Tips and Tricks contain dozens of not only helpful CorelDRAW ideas and shortcuts, but quick topics to assist you in other aspects of Windows and computers themselves. The Shorts classes are by far the most watched in our training library. Most are less than 4 minutes long, walking you through one specific function, tool, menu, or concept in Corel. The glossary page presents a unique learning option by presenting all of the keywords that you may want to learn more about. Just click on whatever you'd like to learn. Smart Art Search is a filtered internet search to help you find royalty-free images online. Choose either black and white or color, and be sure to adjust some of the settings under the search bar after your first search. This also filters for images that should vector trace well. As always, for as long as you are a CorelTRAINER member, you can reach out to us through the Ask Trainer button. Search for an answer, watch a short class, or click at the bottom here to get a hold of a trainer directly. This will send a special email to our Art Help department, and we'll get right back to you. Email is always the best way to get a hold of us because we can both send videos, links, files, and examples. Definitely the best way to really learn Corel. An important note: you may need to stretch your fonts menu in your property bar by grabbing the bottom of it and pulling down. This is because CorelTRAINER wants to give you access to many of your most recently used fonts first. This may not be necessary as it depends on your screen and window size, resolution, ratio, and dimensions.